هذا بيعطينا هذا المعطى أو هذه.
This makes it clear to us and not an assumption that this resignation is a Saudi decision. It was dictated to Prime Minister Saad Hariri. He was forced to do it. He didn't intend to resign and didn't want to. It was not his decision. Full stop. And I believe that all Lebanese, from politicians to analysts to journalists and others, agree with this conclusion. Even in style, the announcement was made in Saudi Arabia. Why was the man not allowed to return to Lebanon and announce his resignation from Lebanon?
TRT World's Middle East reporter Abu Bakr al-Shamahi says Nasrallah made it clear in his speech that the resignation had nothing to do with Iran.
Hassan Nasrallah was adamant that this was about Saudi Arabia. And of course, Saad Hariri actually went and carried out his resignation speech in Saudi Arabia. It was carried out on Al Arabiya, which is a Saudi-owned TV channel, which led to questions about why it wasn't actually in Lebanon and why it wasn't on Lebanese TV. For Hassan Nasrallah, this was clear that this was about Saudi Arabia. It was a Saudi decision that Saad Hariri was essentially dictated to. And even the style of the speech itself was apparently a Saudi style and not a Lebanese style. Now, apart from that, though, his speech, Hassan Nasrallah's speech, actually sounded a bit like an analyst. He was talking about why, and he went through the various different reasons, and he actually admitted that, or at least he wanted to appear to be admitting, that he did not know the reason for what he saw as a Saudi decision for this resignation. But what he did talk about was this, what he perceives to be a Saudi intervention in domestic Lebanese affairs, something that he calls Saudi hypocrites, because they obviously accuse Iran of intervening on the side of Hezbollah. So for Nasrallah, this is purely about Saudi Arabia. Hariri is merely a pawn, but the reason for their decision, well, Nasrallah is not clear. Now, of course, as for Hariri's speech, he came out and said that he was resigning because of an assassination attempt that was foiled against him. And of course, his father was killed in 2005, the former Lebanese Prime Minister Rafiq al-Hariri, and also because of what he saw as undue Iranian influence in Lebanon and the dominance of Hassan Nasrallah's militia, Hezbollah, in Lebanon, and their control over the Lebanese government.